Hello and welcome. From Fortune 500 companies to small company, everyone are using AWS cloud. And of course, if they are using cloud, they will use service like RDS. But the requirement of each and every company is different. Let's say that Fortune 500 companies having huge requirement for their database. But for small company, they don't want this kind of huge requirement. They have some small database that they need to host inside RDS. RDS is for everyone, for huge organization to small company. Now how organization can decide configuration for their database? They can decide using instance configuration. We are going to talk about instance configuration in this video, so let's start. Hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying our AWS series. We have big plan to add Azure series, even videos for each and every DevOps technologies. But for this, we want some support from you guys. You can support us by only doing two things. First, subscribe to this channel. And yes, only subscribe to this channel if you are thinking that these videos is actually giving you some values. It will help you to pass any AWS exam like AWS Cloud Practitioner, Solution Architect Associate, or even Solution Architect Professional. Second thing is, share these videos with other IT professionals. Learning process is actually not expensive. If you are getting better or proper instructor or a mentor, it will really help you to develop your skill. If you are thinking that we are providing you a proper right path to improve your skill, your friends also deserve this, right? And for this, you have to share this channel videos with them. So, I am just requesting you to do these two tasks for me. One, subscribe to our channel and share with other IT professionals. Thank you. Now you can continue your video. First of all, I want to show you that from where we are getting this option. So right now, I am inside my AWS console. Here I am going to create database and I am going to choose MySQL. Now once you scroll down here, you will get this instance configuration option. Now from instance configuration, you can choose right size for your database. How you can choose this? I'm going to explain you through the mind map. So here we are going to start with introduction. A DB instance class in AWS refers to the type of hardware used for your Amazon RDS database. If you have higher requirement, choose best hardware for your database. If you want moderate, you can also choose moderate hardware as well. It includes the amount of CPU power, memory, and the network speed your database will have. This choice affects how well your database performs and how much it costs. Of course, if you choose high level of hardware, you will pay more. RDS supports 3 DB instance classes. 1. Standard classes, memory optimized classes, and compute optimized classes. Definitely, we will discuss about all of these three, which option will be best suitable according to your requirement. We will also discuss about it. But before this, I want you to understand this naming system. When you choose any of your RDS instance size, they are giving this kind of naming system. Now we have to understand this naming system first, then we will go for the instance type option. The naming is actually global. Let's say that if you are going to choose from India or US, they have same system. DB, then dot, then it is actually instance family, then generation, and then instance size. Now here you will get mainly 3 types. We are going to discuss about this, but let's start with the DB. The first option we have is DB. This is just a prefix indication, and it is actually saying to us that we are actually choosing database instance. Okay, so in all this instance type, you will get this DB. Then after DB, you will have 4 options, T, M, R, C. Now let me show you this. Here I am getting this C, okay, because I am actually having this compute optimized selected. If I am going to the memory, I will have R because it is representing R means RAM. For standard class, you will have 2, M and also T. If I am going to the free tier, look at this, I am getting T as well, right? So what is the meaning of all this? Let's understand. First of all, you will have T. T is for bestable performance instances. If you have requirement of low to moderate workload or with occasional spike, you can choose T. M, it is general purpose instance. It is having balanced CPU, memory and networking. R, it is for memory optimized instance, high memory for memory intensive application. Here you are considering more memory for your workload. And if you have requirement of more compute power, then you can choose C. So now you can understand it very well. DB, then T. T means a kind of general purpose. If I am going to choose production here, I will get this R. R means RAM, and then we have C means compute. Compute means CPU. Okay, so then we have generation. This represents the version or a generation of your instance family, indicating newer technology and better performance. Let's say that if I have DB-M4, means it is a 4th generation of general purpose instance. M means general purpose, 4 means 4th generation. If I have another choice to choose, DB-M5 is a 5th generation. Since DB-M5 is a newer generation, it has better hardware, performance and efficiency compared to DB-M4. It is like iPhone 15 and then we have iPhone 16. iPhone 16 is always better than iPhone 15. Same way, M5 is always better than M4. After that, we have instance size. This defines the size of capacity of instance with family. Here you will get nano, micro, small, medium, large, extra large, 2x large, 4x large, EC. Larger size means more CPU, memory and networking. You know, it is same like we have a size in EC2 instance. Now, X large and 2X large. What are the difference between them if they are coming from same family? Okay, 2X large will have double configuration than the extra large. Then if I'm going to talk about 4X large, means it will have double configuration than 2X large. If the configuration is double, you have to pay double amount as well. So rent will be double. So here I am going to show you this. Let's say that if I am going to choose this one, 2X large, I am getting 16 GB of RAM. Here it is double. 4X large means 32 GB. 8X means again double. It is 64. And the pricing will be exactly double as well. Okay. Now, you understood this naming system? Let's talk about all these 3 classes together. We have standard classes, memory optimized classes and compute optimized classes. So let's compare them. In the standard class, we have balanced CPU, memory and networking for most workload. You know, if you will go to purchase any laptop, they will definitely ask you that what is your requirement, why you are purchasing this laptop. You will tell them that, okay, I want to run some PPTs, I want to surf internet over there with this particular laptop and I want to watch some movies. Now in this case, they will say that, okay, you can buy a normal laptop which costs you almost 30 to 40,000 Indian rupees. Why? Because your requirement is not extreme. It is like a moderate system. Now in this case, if you are going to purchase hardware with all balance, it will be good and it will be low in the price as well. So standard class having balanced CPU, memory and networking, right? If I'm talking about memory optimize, here we have more weightage on a memory than the CPU. Higher memory relative to CPU for memory intensive applications. If you have database with the in-memory database, or the database read performance requirement is really very high, in this case you can go with the memory optimized class. Then high CPU power for processing heavy tasks. If you are considering more CPU, then you can choose compute optimized class. When you will choose standard class for your web application, small databases and development and testing environment, this will be the better choice. For memory optimization, it is for in-memory database, real-time big data processing and caching solution. So for this, memory optimized would be better, and CPU optimized will be better when you have batch processing, high performance computing and analytics for your database. So these are the use cases. Now here I have an overall wording as well. Use general purpose for variety of regular applications that doesn't need extreme resources. Use memory optimized when you need lots of memory for faster data access. And the last one, use compute optimized when you need lots of CPU power to handle heavy calculation or tasks. So these are like 3 classes we have. Now, the most important part of this particular chapter. If you look at this, here we have one toggle button. Now, if I want to enable this toggle button, it will give me detail about Amazon RDS optimized rights. Now, if I'm going to off this, it will show me all the normal instance plus Amazon RDS optimized rights instance. If I'm going to choose this one, okay, I will get list of all the DB instance which supports Amazon RDS optimized rights. Now, this is the most important part of our chapter, because if someone will ask you about this, you will be in trouble, right? But you don't need to worry about this. I am going to explain you this, and after completing this particular session, you can answer related to the question, right? So let's talk about this. Here we have point number 6, Amazon RDS optimized rights. Sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.